Hi guys, welcome back to episode number 4 of Grand Plays Minecraft. You can see a couple things that changed around here. This is take 2 recording this episode. I didn't really like how things were going, so try it all over again. Nothing wrong with that. You can see a couple things have been built around here. I'll talk you guys through all of that, starting with our door here. So using a bunch of the iron that we got earlier, you can make a door with 6 iron like this. Actually, didn't need to make that. Or with 6 wood as well. The disadvantage of wood doors is that zombies can break your wooden doors, so they're not really secure. You need an iron door for that. Your iron door needs something to open it. You can't open it by hand. So this is just a button which you make with a single piece of stone. You craft a single piece of stone to give you a button. And the other thing you can make is a lever here. If we get a bit of cobble, we can get rid of some junk. Piece of cobble and stick on top of it there makes you a lever. And what a lever does for you is it holds your door open. So instead of the button where the button toggles it, the lever holds it. The disadvantage of the lever is after you leave your house, you go out and explore the world, your door stays open. Which stays open for you, but then your mobs can come in and it's not technically secure. So I prefer buttons, one on either side, and that lets you in nice and smooth. The other thing we have out here is the start of our automatic chicken cooker. It's a redstone contraption that, let's sleep this night away here now that it's dark. It's a redstone contraption that gives you automatic food. It's as simple as that. So let's go start talking about redstone now that it's daytime out. So redstone is the red stuff that we collected downstairs. You place it just on top of blocks like this, it ends up acting kind of like a wire. And with a redstone torch, which is simply redstone on top of a stick, gives you power. And you can see that the line now has power. It burns it out after 16 blocks, so it ends right there. You can extend that with a repeater. I'll show you how to craft that. Or the other thing you can do is invert your signal. And if you do it twice, you end up with the same signal line. So you can see, not there, this has to go down. So you can see we now have a signal line because it's inverted twice that follows, this has to go down too. And so now our signal line here at the end follows what we do here. So that's a couple ways to extend your line beyond the 16. So what's happening here is the redstone that comes over top of this torch, because this torch is on the side of a block, that turns the torch off, and that's a really important mechanic. Yeah, and actually that's what is happening with our door, is the lever is applying a redstone signal to the door. So we can actually extend this way. Let's go like this. Oh, that's going to have to be this one, sorry. So we break this one, you can see that our door opens when we apply a redstone signal to it. Okay, so that's the very basics of redstone. It can get into it's a very complex topic, guys, and I wouldn't do it justice by talking to you about it. I kind of know how to build stuff, and really it's one of those things that if you fidget with it enough, you might get it to do what you want. So yeah, let's go talk about the chicken cooker. For that we need a repeater, which I showed you how they work. And you build them with stone across the bottom. This is smooth stone. You get that by cooking cobblestone. So you put your cobble on the top of a furnace and you cook it. And that gives you smooth stone. This is the same stuff as down there as smooth stone. And you use 3 of those across the bottom, 2 torches, and a piece of redstone in the middle that makes you a repeater. And in addition to extending your signal, the other thing that it does is it can delay your signal. So if we go like this, So you see, as we turn this on, it takes a second or two for the signal to come on and off. And what happens is these repeaters are measured in ticks. So each repeater is 1 tick automatically. So it's a single tick. That's 2, 3, and 4 ticks. That's the maximum a repeater can do for you. And so with that, you can delay your signals like that. If you put them in parallel, if you put your two repeaters side by side, like this. This is very, very oversimplified, but you end up with a pulse lengthener. So if you watch the far side there, after I take the torch out, the far side stays lit for a lot longer than what it would without the pulse lengthener there. And you know, this is only 3 ticks. It's not very long at all, but if you do that in multiples, then you can get a significant pulse length out of it. And there's better ways to provide a stable pulse lengthener rather than just spamming repeaters. But yeah, the other thing to do is planted a couple of our oak saplings back there, so we have some wood close. I'm getting a little short. Okay, so talking about redstone. So this is the basics of our chicken cooker, and there's a couple things here one more thing to craft to show you here. If we take our wood, we make a chest. If we take our chest, put it in the middle, we take 5 iron, go around the outside. This makes us a hopper, and this is one of my favorite pieces of technology because it's really what makes our automation possible. So we're going to go down 3. I need to come over here. Okay, facing this way. I'm going to click. And the thing about the hopper is, I don't really want to fall in there. The thing about the hopper is it picks up whatever you put into it and it stores it in your inventory. So you can really easily see how this is a really good piece of automation because it's able to pick up whatever items we want. In this case, it's going to be chicken eggs. And what did I do with that chest? Oh, I crafted it into the hopper. Of course, I need another one. Okay, and so now the idea is if we place a chest here, this cannot be that type of block. This has to be something else like a glass. And that hopper's not facing the right way, I guess. Okay. Well, it looks like it should be. I took everything out of it. Hoppers have a directionality to them, so you can see if we go down here, hopper's facing down. You can place a hopper sideways, facing sideways into an inventory. And that's the way that the item is going to push out. So in this case, I have it pushing into the chest there. So you can see if we put a bunch of dirt in our hopper, it goes right into the chest for us. It's a really nice thing. So all we're going to do is capture a couple of our chickens, put them in there, collect their eggs, and we're going to use those eggs to spawn more chickens in here. And it's just going to be kind of difficult to get chickens into this hopper here if we close them in the front and keep them there. So I'm just going to trap them into here and then spawn some more in with their eggs that way. Okay, so you guys can see what this top hopper is the same thing as what I have down there. It's just going to be collecting their eggs. We're going to put a different block in here, which I haven't done yet. That's going to be called a dispenser. It's going to spawn their eggs onto this side so that we have 2 independent chambers. So one for our seed eggs. These chickens are never going to die. And then this side, the chickens are gonna be cooked for us automatically, and then go down to this chest. And that's gonna happen by magic. It looks like probably. Okay, first piece of material we need is called a dispenser. Okay, and that is cobblestone around the outside. I can't do that quite yet. I need a bow and arrow for that first, which is 3 sticks like this. And then 3 string. String you get from spiders. I was out in the night killing a couple of them. And a piece of redstone. So bow, cobblestone, redstone gives you a dispenser. Without the bow is a dropper. And a dropper, what a dropper does I'll show you the difference here. Shoot with eggs would be fine. I think I have some glass too. I don't. Okay, the difference between a dropper and a dispenser is that an item such as a chicken egg, something that is usable, like an arrow is a very good example. You can put arrows in a dispenser and it actually fires the arrow, whereas a dropper will simply just drop it into the ground like that. So a dropper would do that, whereas a dispenser is actually going to shoot the arrows. So you can see it's actually shooting the arrows out. Okay, so we need that glass that's cooking. And that glass is going to go right here. And you want one there too. And the glass is going to go on top of this chest as well. Okay, and now you guys can kind of see how this is taking shape here. Chickens spawn in 1/8 of the time, so we just kind of got lucky there that the 6 eggs didn't really give us any chickens. All we need to do to collect more is go lure some of these chickens that are over there. You lure chickens with seeds. It's kind of super easy to do. Come on over here, all you chickens. So you just hold the seeds in your hand. The chickens are going to follow us. We'll have to come back for them. It's not a perfect science. They don't really. Those guys that I ran by first time there kind of got frustrated. I don't know, went a little too far away from them and they ran off. So we're going to leave these chickens on top of the hopper. We're going to collect their eggs and then spawn a bunch more chickens into our seed cooker there. After these guys are done, I think we're going to have to go sleep the night away. So they're not really going to jump down in by chance, but if you just put your seeds away, you can just kind of push them in. Just like that. Easy as pie. And now that it's a 2-block drop, they can't actually hop back down themselves. So they can't hop back out, sorry, is what I meant to say. So let's sleep this night away, we'll go catch a couple more. And the last thing I would have to do there is to talk you through the redstone on the back of the dispenser. Yeah, there should be one here, a couple more this way. As long as you don't get too far away from them, they're usually pretty good. Oh, there's a lot of them here. Chickens lay an egg about every 5 minutes or so. So in all honesty, we don't need to get too many in there. We just need to wait a bit. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of back up slowly. We lost one there. We actually need to do this with a bunch of animals. We need to get some cows and some sheep and stuff like that too. Each of the different animals have their own advantages. Okay. Get you guys close. Give you guys a little push. The animals kind of just wander around at random. So he's going to follow me, I think. You gonna follow me? No, done there. Okay, anyways, that should be enough for now. So all I'm going to do, guys, is collect a bunch of their eggs into this chest there. and using their eggs, I'm going to spawn a bunch more chickens in. See if we can get a couple out of these eggs. Yeah, like usual, when you need it, you don't really get much of a reward. Anyways, number one baby chicken there, he's going to grow up, start spawning eggs, and stalk you through this redstone here on the back. This lever is actually on right now. It's in the off position for the system, but it's actually powering the top of this redstone. And what's that is doing is preventing this clock from running. So if we turn the lever off by simulating that, what's happening here is the lever is turning this torch off manually. When this torch is on, say this redstone is off here, the lever was up, it's powering this line coming into a repeater. This repeater is powering this block. The repeater needs a delay. So if we go like that, it's gonna connect anyways. This is too fast, it's gonna burn your torch out like this. That's just a special condition of torches. So you need at least a couple of second delay there, not a couple of tick delay, and the torch comes back automatically, or you can reset it yourself. And then this redstone line just comes down and powers the block underneath the dispenser. And what that does is it gives a pulsating power. You can see this line is turning on and off, and that's what type of power the dispenser needs. Just kind of the same thing as a button. If you sit there and you click the button a bunch of times, that's the type of power that the dispenser needs, on and off, pulsating. And that allows the dispenser to run. This line on top, now that the lever turns the system off, this is the system on, it turns the redstone power on. Even though it's getting power here from this repeater, you can hear the dispensers running now. That turns the system off. Okay, so last thing we would need to do here, guys, is put a slab on top of this hopper. That's going to allow us to put a liquid up here in the top, either lava or water works. And because your baby chickens are exactly a half block tall, this half slab here allows the baby chickens to stand on there without touching the water block or the lava block, and allows the baby chickens to grow up. Once the chickens grow up, they become taller, they touch the lava, and they die. Or they touch the water, they drown and they die. If it's water, it's going to give you raw chicken. If it's lava, it's going to give you cooked chicken. That's the only difference between the two. And that's it for the automatic chicken cooker. So what's going to happen is, we come over here every 10 or 20 minutes. We have to flick this lever for a little while, and then our chicken comes down here. Once we go to the nether, we can replace this redstone with a little bit more efficient system that detects when there's an egg in the dispenser. So then the egg gets laid by the chickens, goes into the dispenser says, I've got something inside me, turns itself on, turns on a clock, powers itself, and then the dispenser empties itself and it turns the redstone right off. And it becomes then it's a fully automatic chicken cooker. Okay, so we need to go down and get a bucket of lava. I have a bucket. Actually, I made that in the episode there. A bucket is 3 iron shaped in a V, so if you go like this, this makes shears, the 2 of them. But if you put the iron here into the crafting grid, that makes you a bucket, 3 of them. Actually, I can show you the crafting table down below. Then we're just going to grab a bucket of lava, and our chicken cooker will be complete. Okay, 1 bucket of lava. Go fill that back in, and you can see just the 3 iron like that makes you a bucket. You also want to take up? Not really. And so I think this is about all we're going to do in the episode here, guys. I think we covered a lot of ground, actually. The redstone is a pretty complex topic. We're going to be doing a lot with it. Usually if we get a little more advanced, I'm going to try and build the circuits out a little bit more wider. How to say that properly? I'm going to build the circuits a little bit wider and use different colors of wool and different colors of blocks, just so that it's a little bit easier for you guys to tell what's going on. And yeah, but you know, this is an example of the stuff that I really like to do. This makes your life so much easier in Minecraft, and you know, from now until we delete this world, and I really don't have to worry too much about food anymore. We will always have a source there, and even though there's better qualities of food, pork and beef are right at the top, and chicken's about 2/3 as good as those. There's no way to really automate your beef or your pork collection. Well, there is with chicken, and so automation really trumps that for me then. I think that's going to be it for the episode, guys. We did pretty good. We secured our house. We got ourselves a source of food. We got some chickens, and covered a lot of ground, a lot of technical stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys shortly.